into my life. You made me feel again, now it's my turn. You say you've always been a little bit shy, but I can put an end to your fears. Let me show you a place where you gon' wanna move your feet until they start to bleed. DJ, take it away. Tonight is all for you and me. So baby, spin and let the music begin. I know you feel it within, so go ahead and just spin. Yeah, spin for me. Won't you spin? Don't let the doubt in you win. I know you feel it within, so go ahead and just spin. Yeah, spin for me. Won't you? I know it's hard for you to give it a try, but you are not alone. I'm here with you. I think you owe it to this beautiful night to lose all your control. Do it for you. Let me show you a place where you gon' wanna move your feet until they start to bleed. DJ, take it away. Tonight is all for you and me. So baby, spin and let the music begin. I know you feel it within, so go ahead and just spin. Yeah, spin for me. Won't you spin? Don't let the doubt in you win. I know you feel it within, so go ahead and just spin. Yeah, spin for me. Won't you? Don't be afraid. Just let go of your fears, 'cause you know you can do it, baby. Dance them away. Now you know how it feels. Now you know you can do it, baby. And let the music begin. I know you feel it within, so go ahead and just spin. Yeah, spin for me. Won't you spin? Don't let the doubt in you win. I know you feel it within, so go ahead and just spin. Yeah, spin for me. Won't you? I can't believe that you came into my life. You made me feel again, now it's my turn. You say you've always been a little bit shy, but I can put an end to your fears. Let me show you a place where you gon' wanna move your feet until they start to bleed. DJ, take it away. Tonight is all for you and me. So baby, spin and let the music begin. I know you feel it within, so go ahead and just spin. Yeah, spin for me. Won't you spin? Don't let the doubt in you win. I know you feel it within, so go ahead and just spin. Yeah, spin for me. Won't you? I know it's hard for you to give it a try, but you are not alone. I'm here with you. I think you owe it to this beautiful night to lose all your control. Do it for you. Let me show you a place where you gon' wanna move your feet until they start to bleed. DJ, take it away. Tonight is all for you and me. So baby, spin and let the music begin. I know you feel it within, so go ahead and just spin. Yeah, spin for me. Won't you?
Hello, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, 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 welcome. Welcome in, everybody. I'm so excited that you are all here. Hello, Candy. Hello, Danielle. Hello, Luann. Hello, Karen. Hello, Isis. Hello, everyone. Remember to share this live if you are on Facebook. You can also share this live if you are on YouTube to all of your crafty friends so that they are able to hang out with us tonight as well. Hello, Michelle. I'm really excited because today I get to share with you the entire new release from Game Night. So Game Night is our newest release. It is a pretty substantial release, and I'm excited that we are able. This is our first full release without our retail space. So you'll probably notice that the releases are going to get a little bit larger and they'll be a little bit more comprehensive because of us being able to devote the time that we need to devote to these releases as opposed to devoting as much time as we did to the retail space. So hello, Jamie. Hello, Brandon. Say hello when you come in so that I can say hello back and show you a little bit of love. So what we're going to do first is we're going to go over subscriptions. Subscriptions is something that we try to do, or at least I try to do first every time. The reason for that is because then if you want to grab a subscription or you want to become a subscriber for any of these things, you can do so before we run out of our allotment for that specific month. If you are a subscriber, you are guaranteed your spot month over month from that time until subscriptions may close because we have run out of product for that specific month. So I'm really super excited because I get to share with you tonight all of the subscriptions that are still open. They, I believe, are open until the 16th of this month is when we guarantee with the amount of stock that we have. And I also get to share with you the entire new release. And there are so many things in this release that I can't wait to share with you. So let's go ahead and let's head down to the top view. Hello to everyone that is here, and I can show you everything. Now, one quick thing, I'm going to leave. Oh, my goodness. It sticks really good on this other glass mat. One thing that I'm going to let you know is this glass mat right here is available. Today's the last day that you can get this glass mat from Glassboard Studios. The only way you can get this right now is on Glassboard Studios. We will be stocking this mat here at Brutus Monroe come, I believe, October. October is whenever we will have these in-house here at Brutus Monroe. But as it stands right now, these can only be ordered, as well as all of the different doodads and pieces can only be ordered through Glassboard Studio. Now, we will, when we release this, have some really cool items for you, but that's not until October. So if you want this, this is it. Like, this is the time for you to get it. And oh my goodness, are they beautiful. So let me move this out of the way so we don't get distracted, because I certainly get distracted by that beautiful mat all the time. And let me move this forward a little bit so that I know where our center is. There we go. This gets moved back as I clean it and stuff. Let me get these brushes and stuff out of the way. I haven't cleaned my studio since I've been doing a whole bunch of classes, and I also have a class, excuse me, a class on Saturday. So, excuse me, we have a lot going on, okay? So let's start with the Game Night subscription release, shall we? So let me pull this out of the way and let me start. Let's start with the inspiration box, shall we? Because the inspiration box this month, if you love Game Night, if you love all things gaming and spinners and things like that, this is going to be the kit for you this month. So let me go ahead and open this up, and let's pull out the content, and let's talk about what you're getting, what you're receiving this month. So, whoops. Oh, we got everything out. Okay. I was a little nervous that I wasn't going to be able to pull everything out at once. Okay. So this month we are giving you 2 sheets of cardstock. We wanted you to be able to try out the Not Your Mamas. And, oh, Shirley, there is a special link for it. I won't be able to, Candy, do you have that link handy, or can you find that link in the group? I think it's in the SCT group is the easiest place to find it. You have to buy it through that link. Okay, so you're getting a sheet of Not Your Mama's and a sheet of regular Perfect Blend paper, so you can try to feel the difference. And then you're going to receive, always 5 pre-cut, pre-scored card bases. This month you are receiving 2 sheets of this incredible glitter stock. This is the Confetti Cannon glitter stock. And you'll see little pieces that are falling off. These little pieces are from the edges. The edges is really the only place it'll fall off. And I want you to use this. I just posted it today, Candy, so it should be easy, hopefully. So that is the glitter stock. You are receiving some brads to use with your die that comes in the kit this month, which is the incredible spinner die. So this die cuts out the outside, cuts out the inside, and cuts out the spinner. Then we have your card panels this month, which I'm super excited about. These are called Game On, and look at how pretty these card panels are. So they match and coincide with the spinner. So this is what the spinner looks like whenever it's all cut out. And then the little twirly, swirly guy, okay? And then you are getting this stamp set. So this stamp set is called Game Piece. And it has all sorts of really fun game pieces. And then it has these little pieces that fit perfectly inside of this, of course. And then what's really cool about this specific one is we have been asked to do more stamp sets that include this guy. So this is our Simple Sentiments die. This die set came out last April for my birthday. So this one is... oh, you're not in that group. I'm sorry. I know that Penny is. I can get it for you, though. I could send it to you in a second. I could text it to you in just 1 second. So this fits over top of here. The whole idea, and I can stamp this out tonight if we have some time. This fits over top of this. So see how that lines up with those squares? And it cuts out all of your sentiments in one fell swoop, okay? So we do have another stamp that that coincides with this, and this is the that's the birthday one. So this does not come in your inspiration box. We wouldn't be able to do this as well, or else we would have to charge more for the inspiration box, unfortunately. But you can buy this separately, and that is BRU 0975 on the website if you want to grab that. Okay, so I can put that to the side so that we don't lose it. And then last but certainly not least, we have the Game Night paper pack. In this paper pack, oh my goodness, is this cool. So this paper pack, actually, let me get everything else out of the way real quick so I can show you what this paper pack does. Because when I tell you that this is one of the coolest things that I think one of the coolest things we've ever come up with, I'm not lying. So this is the Game Night paper collection. So it goes with lima bean, grape jam, Bahama, lemonade, pumpkin, and heirloom tomato. So those are the papers that we suggest to go with this particular paper pad. But as you can see, these are all the patterns are like those really cool, really vintage, really graphic patterns that you would see like from the 70s in Game Night. But the thing that's really cool about this piece, and I think it's going to be really cool for everyone to see, is when you flip it over, okay? So when you flip it over and you piece all of the pieces together, I've never seen anybody do this before, so I'm really excited that we're doing it. When you flip it over, and I'm not going to be able to fit the whole thing on the screen, but do you see what's happening? Are you getting the gist of it? So when you flip this over and piece it together, I'm going to put that piece there, although I know you can't. Well, let's zoom out a little bit. See how far we can zoom out. Let's see how far we can zoom out here. Let me move this out of the way here. Okay, so in order, as you turn it around, it becomes a game board. See that? So you just have to put all the pieces together. And how cool would this be if you have like nieces or nephews or grandchildren. You just put the whole thing together, and you get 2 game boards. You just put the whole thing together on like a piece of poster board, and you can add pictures, you can add stamped images, you can do whatever you would like. But when you put it all together, it makes, and I'll show you on the front here, it shows you here. This is just such, I think, just such a cool thing. This creates, so I'll show you, let me zoom in now. It creates this game board. So how fun. I just think it's so cool. I just think it's the coolest thing. I mean, for $7.99, you get the full paper pad, and also, if you would like, you get a game board. So when you flip it over, it does, you know, all those pieces. Now, also, something that I think is really cool is if you want to use like this little piece of the backside for you know, for your card, I mean, that's really, I mean, I think that's really cool too. So that comes in your inspiration box. Now, you can order more of these separately. It's completely up to you, but I mean, how fun is that? I mean, kudos to Nicholas, who is our art director here at Producer Now. I mean, such a cool idea. And you get the game board included. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant, I tell you. Okay, so that is the Game Night Inspiration Box. Woo, woo, woo. Okay, all done with that. So now let's move on to Stamp Club. So Stamp Club this month is, drumroll please, called Heart Piece. Heart Piece. So this is the Heart Piece stamp, and I'll show you Stamp Club Plus. So it says, you hold a big piece of my heart, and it's this heart piece puzzle, which I love. And then also, if you are Stamp Club Plus, we are debuting something this month that I am super, super excited about. These are our brand new Chroma Glaze puzzle pieces. Now, you might be saying to yourself, Christopher, what is a Chroma Glaze puzzle piece? Which I would ask myself the same thing. So these you will notice, and I'm going to show you when I pull these out. So you receive 5 of them in Stamp Club Plus. You can also purchase these separately. I'm not sure that they're on the site yet. But do you see the specialized finish that's on here? Beauty Guru Mode. Do you see how it's kind of sparkly and it has this glaze on it? So that was done like that because they are ready for you to color, to ink, to stamp on. So I'll show you here. I'm just going to use one of our markers from our friends at Olo. So do you see how it's just settling in perfectly on that background? There are no streaks. I mean, unless you go over it 75 times like I am, because I'm not satisfied. But so what you do is you just let that sit for just literally a second, and it will be completely dry. Okay, I'm gonna speed up the process a little bit with my heat gun because I mean I have it here, and the heat will not hurt it. But you can see that it's now completely dry and will not come off of there. So it has a special coating on it, so you can stamp on it. You can literally take, if you wanted to, and I mean I'm sure there's many of you out there that will have a million different ideas, but you can literally take a stamp. So this is just a heart stamp, and you can ink up your heart stamp. This is from my Scrapbooking Cards Today class, and you can just stamp it on there. Just be careful not to shift it. And do you see how it sticks and stays? Oh, good, Candy! I'm so excited. Guess what we're talking about at the event? We're talking about the new class. There's a new class debuting at that class. So anyway, so as you can imagine, there's a million things you can do with this. You can go in, you can blend, you can blend color on top of it, like the color from Simon Hurley. Just got to let it dry and it will all stick. So it's really cool. No, this is Stamp Club Plus. So in Stamp Club Plus, you will receive these puzzle pieces that have the Chroma Glaze finish on them. And again, once it's completely dry, it will stay. It'll stay put. You just got to make sure that you dry it on there. So yeah, so those are those puzzle pieces. that you will get, I know, that's what I was thinking, Danielle. So you can color them however you want. You could put the pieces together. Really, it's the sky's the limit with these. So, and we're going to have a lot of cards that we're going to do with them. And then, of course, You Hold a Big Piece of My Heart would be wonderful for an autism card as well. Okay, so that's Stamp Club. All right, let's move this out of the way. Then we have the embossing powder of the month. This is called Dice Roll. It is the most stunning red base, opaque red base with this beautiful, beautiful black glitter. Okay, so that is embossing powder of the month. Then we have the, oh yeah, I have it, okay. Then we have Stamp Club Premium. So Stamp Club Premium is always a 4x6 stamp set. It's what we replaced our Die of the Month Club with until that comes back. So this is, it's called Snackin'. And I wanted to create something that had all different snacks that we may have whenever we are gaming. So we have Life is Sweet with Friends Like You, your nacho average friend, just popping in to say thank you. Thanks for always sharing your snacks. And we go together like hot dogs and ketchup. So the really cool thing about this is, look at all these little pieces. So we have popcorn, nachos, ice cream, hot dog, another hot dog, ice cream, popcorn, another little hot dog, a potato chip, another nacho, popcorn, and then another chip. So these little friends match up with our illustrator that did all of our birthday, that did the birthday snacks. So how fun is that? I love it. So that is Stamp Club Premium, which we still have some spots for as well. And last, hello Annie. And then last but certainly, oh no, we have two more. We have the stencil of the month. So this is called Retro Shapes. This is a really fun one. I think you're going to be able to do a lot of really fun stuff in the backgrounds with this one. And this one I think is really, 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 really fun. Really fun. So that is the Retro Shapes stencil of the month. I know, isn't that the dancing hot dog funny? And then last but not least, we have Paper Pad of the Month. We're starting to do Paper Pads of the Month that don't necessarily coincide with the products for that month. Because if you're a Paper Pad of the Month and only Paper Pad of the Month, and there are several of you, these items you may only want something that, you know, like for instance, this is the Spring Paper Pad of the Month. So it goes with pumpkin, Bahama, bubblegum, lemonade, mortar, and lipstick. Okay. Oh, it looks like Bahama and bubblegum got mixed up here, but that's okay. So let's look at these different patterns. So these are all spring patterns, which we absolutely love. I mean, everybody needs some spring plaid in their life. That is certainly something that I'm always looking for, is some spring plaid, and I love all of these colors together. So if plaid or spring plaid is something that you could use, go ahead and grab yourself this paper pad. It's Paper Pad of the Month. It's $10 a month. That includes your shipping. That includes your freight. But I would dare to say just get yourself the whole shebang. That would be the one that I would tell you to get, because you save so much with it, and it's free shipping. And that's by far, if you like, you know, all the subscription stuff, generally from Brutus Monroe, that would be the best. I think the best. It is, the best bang for your buck. Okay, so that is spring plaid. So those are all the subscriptions. So now I get to review with you all of the items that we have that are the new releases for this month. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited I could just pass out. So let's start with the stamps, okay? So the very first stamp that I designed for this month is called Stuck on You. So for a very long time, I have wanted washi tape, but I wanted to be able to stamp with the washi tape. So again, this is called Stuck on You, and it has a sentiment like held together with love and a little bit of tape. And then life is better when we stick together. So you can see here, it is 5 different tapes. And again, I can show you. Let me grab a piece of scrap paper here. And it won't hurt to just stamp out one of these little tapes to show you what they look like. I'm partial to the star tape, but you know, whatever you like. Let me peel this off of here. So what you do is you're just going to take your stamp. Okay. And we're going to ink it up. I'm going to use Tropical Tango for mine. Just got to be careful with it, because I don't want to. It's the first time I'm stamping this one, so we might have to stamp once. Let me actually grab my. This is another thing that's new this month. The new travel. Oh, I don't know. That did pretty good. But let me show you again here. By just being gentle with it. And this is what your tape will look like. So it really does look like a piece of tape, right? It looks like washi. It'll be great to put on the back of envelopes. But that, I mean, again, that's stamped really beautifully. You can do a second impression, but it really will look like a piece of tape when it's all said and done. All right, so that is that stamp set, and you do receive 5 different tapes, kind of like washi tapes, again, like Candy just said, but you will receive 5 of those in this particular set. So let me put this away here. My little envelopes. We'll put this just to the side for now. I'll fix that tomorrow. All right, so next up, I covered up my sheet here. Next up, we have everybody's favorite mouse, and that is Theodore. So we have a new Theodore for this month. Of course, we have to make sure that we have a Theodore every single month, and this month is no different, and this is called Theodore's Games. So our favorite little Theodore, named after my nephew, is playing some games. So we have like a words types, like Scrabble sort of a situation, and it spells out mouse, and then of course it has my little Theodore's initials here. No, it's not bad. You are in good company. We have so many people that call in, but just sign into your account and go to the very top, and it will show you subscriptions. You can click subscriptions. It makes it super easy. Then we have him playing cards, and it says, word by word, you're amazing. Spell it out. You got this. And deal me in for birthday fun. So you can see here, again, we just have another Theodore, and this one is called Theodore's Games. And every single month from now until the end of the year, we have that as well. Use the create your own. Oh yeah, we're going to be talking about those washi sheets here in a moment. I'm really excited to talk about those washi sheets because there's a lot you can do with them. So that is our little Theodore the mouse. There he is. Next up, we are going to continue with our word stamps. A lot of you have really enjoyed these, and I'm really glad because I really enjoy them as well. The first one is You're My Favorite. So these are designed to fit completely on your card front. So do some blending, do some background stamping, whatever you would like, but these are created to fit over the entire background of your card. So You're My Favorite. And then we have The Stars They Shine For You. Okay. Again, these are hand drawn little sentiments for you to put on the front of your cards. They have lots of background stuff, lots of really cool stuff to work with. Oh yeah, that definitely would be something that we could work on. That's for sure. All right, let's continue with stamps. Next up, we have Amazing. I have always wanted a maze stamp. We've been really getting into these 4x6 stamps that have a pattern and then also include sentiments. I feel like they're a lot of fun. They've been doing really well in the design aspect of things. So this has a maze that you can use in the background, of course. And then hope your day is amazing and you are on the right path. And then this fits perfectly within an A2 size card. Okay, it's like a matte piece. All right, so that one is called Amazing. Then we have some backgrounds. Y'all have been asking for more backgrounds, so we are here to do it for you. So this is the domino background stamp. So the way that this background stamp works is these are all of the little domino pieces, of course, and excuse me, not domino pieces. Yeah, they are the domino pieces. Okay, so you can see the dominoes, how they're kind of split up, and they're all over the place. And I just think that this is super fun. For a background, you can color them in different colors. You could spritz, you could spray. There's so much you can do here. And again, if you're looking at it on an A2 size card, do I have any A2 size card front? I have some gloss stock. It's 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. So if you look at it, you can see here that it's going to cover, you know, this entire piece here. Okay. So that's the 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. You'll be able to, you know, cover up your entire. There's going to be a tiny little spot. Okay. So that again is the domino stamp set. Okay. Moving right along. This one I'm a little partial to. Unfortunately, the manufacturer put it in upside down, so I'm gonna have to flip this puppy. But let me show you here. Let me flip it around. So this one is called Game Night. And as you can see here, it is all sorts of different games. So we have, let me zoom in here. I love this illustration style. We have like the slot machines. We have bingo. We have the dartboard. We have darts. We have bowling pins. We have game. We have little cigar. We have a roulette. It's all sorts of different games. So this would be really cool. This would be really cool for masculine cards too. Okay, so that is Game Night, another background stamp. Okay, now let's move on to the paper pads, shall we? I think that'll be fun. So Game Night, I already showed you that paper pad. Let's start with Geometric Rainbow. So these are essentially some basics that we want to come out with. So we wanted to make sure that we came out with some basic cardstocks that you could use. I mean, they have that kind of game kind of theme, and they're really cool kind of gaming situation. But we wanted to have some basics. We needed to get back to our basics because we have not done any basic paper pads in a while. So of course this goes with Lipstick, Sunflower, Bahama, and Mortar. And let's take a look. So we have this beautiful blue with the triangles. We have the green plaid. We have the coral circles. We have, of course, all of those colors together in this really cool square pattern. Then we have stripes. We have additional stripes. And then when we flip it over, we have flowers. We have some zigzags. We have these really cool kind of horseshoes. We have this kind of, I would say it's like a floral pattern. We have this small plaid, and then we have an additional kind of floral pattern. So this is something that is an evergreen. Evergreen means it will last the entirety of the year. So we will make sure that this is stocked all the way through 2026. And then once, you know, we get to 2027, it will be retired. Whatever we have left, generally our retirement sale happens in January. But as it stands right now, this will be an evergreen product until the end of the year. So this is not seasonal. This is called Geometric Rainbow. Okay, got it. I love this one too. But my favorite is the next one. So the next one is called Rainbow Basics. We have not, again, done any basic paper pads in a while. This one is, again, Rainbow Basics. I don't know what I got on the back of there. Something that's stuck. It looks like it's a piece of glitter. Yep. So let's talk about Rainbow Basics. So, of course, on the back, it's going to tell us that it goes with lipstick, sunflower, grape jam, Bahama, pumpkin, and bubblegum. And look at this, just the most perfect little patterns to use on your, I love this one. Oh, and then the hearts, and then the rainbow zigzag, and then the tri polka dot. And then we have more of the tri polka dot, but it's in the same size as that. We have a more zigzag. This one I absolutely can't get enough of. Need the card sweet suit stencil on its own to add to the game night theme. Okay. Then we have, I love this one too. And then look at this one. I mean, we have some in this that are super saturated, and then some that are much more muted, which I absolutely love. And then we have this florally, love it, or a spade, I guess you could say. But yeah, we do have a couple of, yeah, I think that one was part of the Alice in Wonderland release. Because we did a lot of stuff with cards and things like that, so we'll have to double check. I'm pretty sure that one, it did the suits. One, it was a layering stencil, one did red and one did black. That came out with the Alice in Wonderland stuff, so you'll have to take a look. I'm sure we can find it. I saw a sold out Alice bundle. Oh, maybe we'll have to take a look at that. But thank you for pointing that out. All right, let's talk about washi, shall we? Let me go through and find my washi, because we have a lot to cover, because we had a lot of things that came out. Okay, I don't need these ones because these already are pre-existing. So let me put those to the side here. Okay, there we go. So first and foremost, we have the board games washi sheet. So this washi sheet has all different board games and chess and you know, all the different types of board games. If you love board games or you love gaming in general, this is the one for you. So this is, and again, remember washi sheets, you just peel these pieces off and you can use them however you would like. Okay, so you get 2 sheets in every pack, and those are the first ones for this month. Then let me just keep pulling them out of here. Secondly, we have Chunky Doodle. So this is just these beautiful background colors, and then of course the chunky pieces on top. Now I can tell you that this duo foil washi sheet has been the best seller so far from this release, which I think you absolutely can color on top. I'm going to show you actually how you can blend and color. So this one is a duo foil. So duo foil, if it says duo foil here, that means that anything that's black on here can be foiled, or don't foil it. You don't have to. So this is a really, really cool thing. So you could peel off these washi pieces, and when you peel them off, or whenever you go ahead and you stencil them, or not stencil them, excuse me, you foil them, these will all be foiled. So this one is called D20, and this is has been by far the most popular in this release so far, because a lot of you on April 1st started purchasing your items. So okay, then we have, last but not least, the Checkmate duo foil washi sheet. So you can see these kind of go in line across here, and then all of the chess pieces can be foiled. So I think that's super cool. Okay, all right. So now let's get into our new washi. So these are washis that do not coordinate with the release necessarily. They are something that we slipped into this release, so we did not, so we weren't doing them as a separate release. Okay. So before we do the stencils, let's go over these. So first and foremost, we have our new stencil. Where did you go, little stencil? I just saw it, and now it's missing. It's independent of itself, so I'm assuming it's kind of been mixed in with some of the washies. The crazy thing is I literally just saw it. Oh, there it is. So we now have our washi blending stencil. Yay! So the washi blending stencil was created for the simple fact that we have so many different washies now that are just doodles or are just black and white. And I'm going to show you, I'm going to demo this tonight, how you would use this over top of those pieces. Now that is the perfect segue for our create your own pattern washi. So these are the die cut washi sheets, just like the washies that sheets that you can get that have been pre-printed. But I'm going to show you here what you can do with them. So when you pull them out of the package, they are just like the other washies. They just do not have any type of printing on them. So what does that mean? That means that you can then go in and you can take one of your favorite stamp sets. It may be a current stamp set. It might be a stamp set that is like an older stamp set. It's completely up to you. And you can stamp on top of these pieces. So what I'm going to do for mine is I'm going to use the stamp set. So this is something that you will get if you are taking Spring Fling with me, okay? So this is a 6x6 stamp set. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my piece here of my Create Your Own pattern. And I'm going to demo this now before we get into the other pieces. And I am going to cut this right at 5.5 because that'll be right in half, okay? And it's not going to affect your washi. See there? I'm not sure if you can see there at the bottom. It's not going to cut it off, okay? And this is what I do with most of my washis, to tell you the truth. So I'm going to then take this and I'm going to pop this into my MISTI. Okay. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. We're going to pop this right into our MISTI because in half it will now fit into the MISTI. Okay, let's go ahead and whoopsies. Pop that like so. Hold that in place, put it down here in the corner. Then I'm going to take my stamp and we're going to do the direction in this direction here. Take my stamp. So this stamp you can only get if you, well, for right now, only get if you are taking my class, or classes, because we're going to be doing a lot of stuff in class. And we're just going to place this right in the center, okay? Right in the center or center adjacent, okay? And now we're going to very gently close our lid and pick up that stamp. We want to be careful because we don't want to lift that up. Okay, so there we go. Now you could go in and you could do this with black ink. You could go in and you could do this with multicolor ink. Really, the sky is the limit. I'm going in with some Brutus Monroe Raven ink. Okay. And do this with, I mean, really, with any background stencil that you have. It does not matter. Grab yourself a background stencil, whichever one is one of your favorites, and go to town with this, okay? You're going to go in and just add the color or add the black background, but grab yourself one of your favorite patterned stamps, okay? Whoopsies. So we're going to go in and we're going to hit that again because when you use a MISTI, I always say, why hit it once when you can do it multiple times? And we just have this beautiful, beautiful overlaid background here, okay? And it's not going to cover the entire piece, but if you are using the washi with any of the washi maps, you do not need for it to cover the entire piece, okay? And look at that. Oh, I love that. I'm just going to press it into a couple of areas that need a little help there, and that looks good to me. So we're going to pull this out of here. And again, if you're using your stick and stamp mat, you're going to pull that right out like that. And let's go ahead. We're going to let this dry for a second, but look at that cool lithographic butterfly print. Oh, I love that. So let's go ahead and clean off our background here. All right, let me grab my microfiber cloth again. We're just going to clean off this background here. Okay. And peel this out of here. And we're going to place it back onto our backer and insert. Okay, move this out of the way, and I'm going to show you how that stencil will come into play. Okay, so this right here, now what we're going to do is we're going to go in and we're going to heat set this, because we're going to do some blending. And we want to make sure that blending doesn't get out of control, right? Okay. So now what you'll be able to see is you'll be able to see the lines here, okay, of where the washi starts and begins. You can actually see it really right there. I'm going to cut this open because this is a long bag. Okay. We got it. All right, so you have a couple of different patterns to choose from. Obviously, you have the stripes, you have the hearts, but what you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and you're going to line it up. And it's going to fit perfectly within that area. It's going to have a little bit of a bleed, which is on purpose to make sure that it goes outside and completely covers your entire piece, right? So I'm going to take now my... where did my tape go? Not sure where my... Let's see, is it over here somewhere? My big tape. I mean, we're going to use this from the Christmas box. But yeah, my big tape has gone missing. It's my my pixie tape that I'm looking for, and it's in a giant dispenser, so I don't know how it could have gone missing. Hello, Kara. So again, we're going to go and we're just covering this up just to protect this area, because we're going to do a little bit of blending. Okay, let me grab my Simon Hurley blending brushes, and let's go in and let's just do a little bit of a rainbow. Okay. And again, I think this is super duper fun. Actually, let's do some pink. Okay, so I'm using Prom Queen to start. I'm just going to go in and I'm just going to blend my colors here. So we have some Prom Queen, which is a beautiful pink. And then we'll go in with an orange, which is Guppy. We want to go in and we want to kind of saturate it pretty good. But of course, this paper that these are printed on is almost identical to our Perfect Blend. It's just, has an adhesive on the back. Okay, and imagine, so I'm sure you already have a ton of stamps that you can do this with, which I love. So pull out your background stamps, pull out your stamps that you love, pull out all of your favorite stamps, and have fun, right? That's what I say. Pull out all those stamps that you already have and you already love. So we're going to do this as our blue, and then we're going to grab our 100% juice as the purple. I mean, believe me, once you start doing this and once you start playing around with it, you're going to have about a bajillion ideas of what you can do. All right, so that is that. Let's move our inks to the side. Let's put our Simon Hurley brushes to the side here. Let me lift this up for a second. Then I'm going to grab my... And now you could blend the whole background if you want. So you can do the whole thing, but I just wanted to do just this area. Because let's say that I wanted to go in, okay? Let's say I wanted to go in, whoops, hold on. And I wanted to do these ones up here. So again, find your area. Pop this on like that. So let's say for this one, make sure it's centered here. Hold on. There we go. Let's say for this one, I just wanted to do purple and blue, okay? Let's pretend we're only doing purple. Well, I guess we're not going to pretend because we're actually going to do it. So I'm going to grab the blue here. Where's my blue? Let's do Tropical Tango, shall we? Oops, I almost left my lid off this ink. That would have not been good. So Tropical Tango. We're going to start here on this side. And we're going to blend Tropical Tango into 100% juice, okay? So again, go on in, add your color, really blend it in good, okay? And then when you peel off this stencil, this is the whole reason for the stencil, you now can have two different, I mean, you can do these all different if you want. I mean, the sky's the limit. Go in and do them all different if you'd like. You know, no one's stopping you, but let me go ahead and love having this glass mat, I tell you. All right, so let's go ahead and clean this off. But what you can do now is when you peel this off and you want to use it on your project, now look at how beautiful that is. And you did it yourself, right? You did it yourself. So it makes it so simple, so easy. Let me grab myself a piece of, I'm going to do a jumbo media tag here. So with the jumbo media tag, I can go, we'll just go in this direction, shall we? And imagine this, I mean, if you're a mixed media person, I mean, how simple was that? And look at how cool the gradation is. And then we'll grab our second one. Again, this one was just that Tropical Tango in 100% juice. And now you can do things like that. So just really cool, really unique, really interesting. Imagine embossing on this. I mean, how cool. And this, again, was not printed. We stamped this. So that is the washi sheet, the Create Your Own Pattern washi sheet. Just so fun. So fun. All right, so let's get into our new doodle washi sheets. Again, this is something that was requested, and we made it come to life. So the very first one is called Doodle Birds. If you take a look at the fan page, we've had a couple people color these. Deb, one of our favorite colorers, colored in these little birdies. So that is the washi. It's called Doodle Birds. Okay, and we're going to do these doodles, I think, every month moving forward because they just were so much fun to design, and I think everybody seems to be enjoying them. Then next up, we have Doodle City, which is going to give you this really cool city look. So we have Doodle City. Then we have probably my favorite, which is Doodle Boxes. So you're going to go in and you're going to color in all of these boxes, color them how you would like. I think it's very therapeutic to go in and color these doodles, and then peel them off, and you'll have these really cool, really cool little pieces within your washi. Okay. Then we have Doodle Monster, which I think is my favorite, one of my favorites. Look at all these little monsters you can color in. There's aliens, there's monsters, there's people, there's all sorts of different things. Go ahead and color those in, and they will look really great. Then, last but certainly not least, within the doodles, we have the Doodle Garden. Look at these flowers. Imagine coloring those in. So those are the 5 new Doodle washi sheets. All right, let's move on to card panels and stencils. So card panels, we have, well, I already showed you the Game On card panels, which you can get separately or within your kit. And then we have, you get 8 of these. These are called Tabletop Doodle. And you can see here, these are all sorts of different tabletop games again. Games board. We have the little timer and the puzzles. And then, of course, these are all different pieces that coincide with the box. So you can grab those. Those are something that is separate, but I think super cool. Then we have, hold on 1 moment, let me close this up. We have the Mancala Slimline Stencil, which works really great for scrapbooking. But this is what it looks like if you've never played Mancala. We have, and we absolutely love it here at Bruce Monroe. It's a 2-piece layering stencil. You can see here for the base piece, you have this big base piece that does pull out of here, and this is your initial stenciling piece. You can see that there. And then you have your insert, and then you have the actual Mancala board. This has a little line around it, so you can line it up, and then those are your little pebbles that you can put in. So I think that turned out, you know, really fun. So that is the Mancala Slimline Stencil. Then we have, moving right along, we have the Dartboard Layering Stencil. Let me show you how, oh my goodness, I'm throwing things. Let me show you how this works. So with the Dartboard stencil, called Bullseye, actually. Pull this out of here. So the way it works is it rotates. So you have this piece here, and then this piece rotates so you can fill in the other areas. I'm going to demo this, don't worry, very soon, but it shows you here how you line up the circle in the center, and then you rotate, and it will give you all of the colors. So it'll give you the red and the green. I just think that's really cool. And I mean, how cool is that going to be for, again, like a masculine card for someone that loves playing darts. I think that's a great little piece there. Okay, so that is called Bullseye. Next after that, we have High Roller. So this is, again, another layering stencil. So the way that it works, and I'm just going to show you it kind of, it's easier to show you it in its packaging. One piece does the die piece, and then another one does the insert. Or the dots, I guess you could say. Okay, moving right along. We only have, don't worry, we only have 2 more sheets, and I'm letting you go. I'm letting you loose, okay? We're not going to be right on time. We're good. We still got quite a bit to go. Okay, so we have Spiral Game, which could be a worm too, but you can see here it's a layering stencil, and it has all the pieces to do these really cool game board. I mean, on my cheat sheet here, you can really see what it will look like when it's done. Then we have, oh, this one's really fun. We have the Love Chess. So this will fit, you know, if you have an A2 size card, this will fit like just perfectly in the center. Let's see. There we go. We can use this 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 piece to show you how that would fit in the center, but you can use any piece of it that you would like. Okay, so that's the Love Chess. Then we have the Tic-Tac-Toe layering piece, which I love because when you layer it all together, you get a tic-tac-toe board, but they are 2 separate pieces. Then last but not least, for this new release, we have the Heart Maze, which is just so cool how the maze all works. And you can add all those pieces. It will work with that maze stamp set. You can use a sentiment from that. Then we have two oldies but goodies that we brought back that folks wanted us to bring back, and it just works really well with the game theme. So we have the Space Invaders, and we also have Puzzled. These are two stencils. I was going to say stamps. Two stencils that were retired that we're bringing back because of this release. Then for our chipboard lovers, we have some chipboard. We have first the, well, I'll just show you both of them. We have the Puzzled chipboard. All these pieces will fall out once you pull them apart. And then we also have the Domino deck chipboard. So it's, I think, a full deck of dominoes, I believe. And you can see here that, again, they will just fall right out whenever you pop them, or you want to pop them out. So that's chipboard and its domino deck and Puzzled. Okay? All right, I promise we're almost at the end. I promise. I know it's a lot. It is a lot. So we also have the Tabletop Fun Duo Foil Sheets. These are two sheets. You can see they do kind of match up here. But we have the chess, we have the dice, we have more chess, and we have more dice. And again, these will foil. The black pieces will foil when you foil them. Next up, we have our brand new Traveler pads. I've been using these a lot. You can see here that this is an A2 size card that fits in the center here. You can put your notes, your supplies used as you're creating. You can blend on top of these. They've worked really, really well for me, and you receive quite a few in one pack, and I mean, I love them. I absolutely love them. Okay, oh, we're on the last page, are we? Nope, we're not. Hold on, are we? Nope, we're not on the last page. All right, so we have two overlays that are brand new. That just launched, and oh boy, do I love them. And if you love an overlay, like I know most of you love an overlay, you're going to want these ones, I promise. So first and foremost, we have Sparkler. Do you see those sparkles and how it looks like an actual sparkler? I mean, my word. My word. Love that. And then we also have Star Spangled. Look at those stars. Star Spangled and the Sparkler. Okay, those are available now as well. And last but not least, at least on this sheet, are our new glitters. We have been asked quite a few times to come out with some new chunky and funky glitters. And you know that's us with our chunky, funky glitters. So we're going to start with Starburst. Look at how cool that glitter is. It has stars, and it has chunks, and it has smaller pieces. That is just, I mean, it's such a cool, and you can use this in a shaker card, obviously. I'm going to show you how to use it with the swatch dots, okay? Then we also have Coral, and this is another one of those chunky, flaky glitters. Oh, it's so pretty. Coral. And then last but not least, we have Rose Quartz. Again, it is a chunky, funky, beautiful glitter that you can use in so many different ways. That is the Rose Quartz, okay? And you can see they're really, really fun and funky. Okay, so those are the new glitters. Okay, let's see here. What else do we have? All right, we also have the Rainbow Glitter Stock Variety Pack and the Spring Variety Pack that we have brought back, okay? Or we restocked, I guess I should say. And we have, oh, that's not the way it always works. We have Ruby, Jack-o'-lantern, Buttercup, Emerald, Sapphire, and Grape Juice. And then for the Spring Pack, we have Bubblegum, Buttercup, Bahama Blue, and Sugar Plum. So those are the two glitter stocks that we brought back. We essentially restocked them. Okay, and then, wait a minute, we're missing I'm missing some things. That's okay. I'll show you what they look like. So also, if you spend $75, is it $75? I think it's $75 or more this month. I have to look, or maybe it's 60, I can't remember. You will get the checkerboard swatch art kit. This comes with a big giant sheet of, actually you get two, I think. Yep, 2 checkerboard sheets, 2 packs of embossing powder. You're gonna get a red and a black. And you're gonna get the little swatch pieces, and you can use this to create all sorts of different backgrounds. This is just an extra little bonus that we did for this month that we think you're really gonna love. And this is if you spend $75 or more. I think it's 75, I have to look. Pretty sure it's 75. And then, oh, I forgot to tell you about the new freebie for this week. The new freebie for this week is the Brutus Monroe acrylic block. So this is your acrylic block that you'll get if you spend, I think it's $50 or more. I'm gonna have to look. Didn't realize there was a puzzle stencil to go with the chipboard. I don't know that it fits. If it does, that would be a happy accident. Let me check. The puzzle chipboard, or the puzzled stencil, it does not fit. It's a little bit smaller. So they are two things that would work independently of each other, just with the same name. So this is your freebie. This is the acrylic block that you will get if you spend, I'm pretty sure it's $50 or more from now until Monday. And I forgot to show you the bonus freebie that if you spend $60 or more, you get all month this month. And I'm so in love with this one. So let me zoom in here so you can see. So this is called Jackpot. And the way it works is we have our little pieces that go perfectly inside of the Jackpot. And then we have little sayings that go inside of this little pull tab, this little slot machine. And it says, "You are my lucky charm, wishing you all the luck, sending good luck your way," and a lucky little hello. And that goes, they're all designed to fit inside of the machine. See it out there? Oh, I love it. So yeah, $60 and you get that for free. And this is, you know, for all month, because we're still, I mean, luckily we're not halfway through the month yet. My goodness, everything's going so fast this year. And then we have 1, 2, 3 new washies that debuted for the event. So we have the Vintage Florals washi, again, with our kind of our stamp theme. We have the Hello Spring washi. Look at those designs. Oh, wait, let me zoom out. Christopher, get it together. Those are the Vintage Florals. Those are the Hello Spring. And then last but not least, we have Chevron Meadows. Chevron Meadows. Okay, so those are the other 3 that are new that just launched this month. Woo! What a release! My goodness. And then, of course, next Tuesday, we'll be making stuff. So, you go to our front view here. Hello, everyone. It feels like it's been hours since I saw you. So, that's it. That's everything that I have to share with you tonight. We are fully stocked for all of these items. We just, everything is fully stocked now because we just got everything kind of in their places and in their bins and stuff in the little warehouse. So thank you all so much for hanging out with me tonight. I hope you're able to grab some goodies that you would love for game night. We love gaming here at Brutus Monroe. We often, a couple days a week, we'll stop everything. And we'll make some things. Or not make some things. Well, yeah, make some things. But we'll play some games during lunch. So yeah, April is the best month. Oh yes, and happy birthday to Candy. It's Candy's birthday today. I almost forgot. My goodness. So yes, please join us for live packing tomorrow. We have tons and tons of orders that we're going to be packing, and also I think we might have a little fun something that we're doing tomorrow as well. So thank you all so much for hanging out with me tonight. Thank you for being a part of my life. I appreciate y'all so very much. Remember to create something every single day, whether it is a card for someone that you love playing games with or your own ending. I love you.